Hello and welcome. According to the Pathfinder poll application, in this video I will try to review StarkNet and Skale projects. Let's start. Of course, my Excel file ready. I will go through it, but whenever necessary, we will check the websites as well. The first criteria is ranking. StarkNet is located around 180 and Skale is located around 420 while I'm recording this video. So StarkNet is getting orange mark because they need to work harder than Skale to increase their rankings. It's a bit harder when you're getting closer to top 100. So Skale is getting light green mark because it's located between 300 and 500. So if they work a bit hard, they have a potential to increase their ranking easier than StarkNet. The next criteria is category. When we check the category, let's try to understand the projects. So StarkNet is basically a layer 2 with the support of smart contracts. And they have their own Unix system, not EVM, it's Cairo. And Skale is a layer 1 plus smart contract, not actually a single layer 1, it's a complicated system. Let's try to understand what these projects architecture look like basically. So StarkNet is using ZK technology on top of Ethereum. Let's try to remember ZK technology. We have two chains and one of them is heavy chain and one of them is the light chain. The heavy chain contains all the data. The light chain contains only the proofs. This is the place where the ZK name is coming, zero knowledge proofs. For example, a user is completing his KYC, giving the information of identity, and that information is being collected in the heavy chain, and the proof of that data is located on the light chain. So light chain has only one information. This person already made his KYC. So if there is another application connected to the light chain, and if there is a rule to use this application to be finalized the KYC, the application will work between itself, light chain, and the user. There is no need for the heavy chain. Whenever all the data necessary, we can click and we can go inside of the heavy chain and we can see all the data with permission system as well. This is ZK technology and it is a great technology and the world is going through it. So the world is going to it. So yeah. So StarkNet is basically using the ZK technology on top of Ethereum, and it is a layer 2 ZK rollup of Ethereum. So Skale, on the other hand, has completely another system. When we click ecosystem on the web page, we can come to the Skale chains link. We will be able to see some application chains in here, and let's try to understand it. For example, we have 3 chains in here. All chains are actually blockchains, standalone blockchains, and these blockchains are connected to each other with special bridge of Scale. All of them connected to each other, they can communicate with each other, and all of them are created for specific reasons, targets. If you want to develop gaming project, you need to use one of them. Skale team is forwarding you to one of them. And the most important feature for Skale project is it is feeless for users. If you're a developer, you need to put some Skale for your users to not to pay fees, and Skale team is helping you about that. So we can consider this project as layer 1 blockchain with smart contracts, and it is EVM. Next criteria is circulation supply together with ages in 2 years. As you can see, StarkNet is around 50%, and after 8 years, Skale is moving around 80%. Skale is a bit mature project, and as you can see, StarkNet is a young project. For exchanges, we can confirm both projects' tokens have been listed on many centralized exchanges. For GitHub, Scale's situation is good. StarkNet situation looking middle with light green mark, but actually if you go deeper, if you check contributions, you can say StarkNet's situation is good as well. For Twitter, there is no problem for both projects. For scope, scopes are large because both projects have enough documentation, data, web page, and ecosystem application. For both projects, if you click ecosystems on their web pages, if you go down, you will be able to see there are many ecosystem elements for both of them. And if you are interested deeper, you can go to DF radar. You can write these chain names into the DF radar. Sometimes it's opening very slow. Yeah, it's coming. So on the left, if you click chains, if you write scale, you will be able to see there are 722 contracts. If you write StarkNet, there are 186 contracts and decentralized applications 44, etc. If you click, you will be able to see all of them. You can click and you can use them if you're interested. So scopes are large, no problem. For blockchains, both projects are doing well. For YouTube, both projects are doing well. For team, both projects team are good. So they are transparent. If you write StarkNet founder or Skale founder to Google, you will be able to see the names. You can search more about them. And if you search more, you will be able to see StarkNet's team is attending to the events continuously, and Scale team is attending events plus they're active on YouTube as well. Especially the founder has been really active on YouTube in the last 4 or 5 years, especially in the last 1 year as well. So for the funds, StarkNet has raised around $250 million, and Scale has raised around $50 million. After 8 years, of course, Scale already spent most probably most of this budget. For StarkNet, it's still fresh after 2-3 years. I think they have too much budget in their hands currently to enlarge the ecosystem. So we have checked the basics. Let's now give some comments and see some recent development information. For StarkNet, ZK technology is very important. This is a very positive part of StarkNet, and it is a growing ecosystem project with enough capital in their hands currently. So they're trying to build a proper infrastructure with ZK technology with a growing ecosystem with money. This is the positive part. But they are not supporting EVM. Yes, some decentralized applications and some smart contracts are giving some support for EVM, but the native language is not Solidity, it's Cairo, which is making the adoption a bit harder. ZK technology plus Cairo plus Young infrastructure is making the adoption a bit slower, but still, together with the budget and proper events, they are successful about increasing their ecosystem applications. So currently they are working on attending events and making one-on-one meetings and bringing new developers into their ecosystem, which is great. So for Scale, it is supporting EVM, which is great. It is a major infrastructure. So together with circulation supply, 80%, 8 years old project, and there are many ecosystem applications making a major project, which is great. But application chains can confuse the new developers, and bridges have their hack possibility all the time. We need to be aware of that. Maybe they're building a native bridge, we do not know about that, and they have most probably spent the capital in their hands. We do not all know all the details about this, so this is making StarkNet a bit stronger than Scale at this point. And for 2025, recently, Scale also is working on enlarging their ecosystem, especially with grants and especially with gaming projects, GameFi projects. So These are the comments and the recent developments as well. Let's now give some final insights about pricing, and inside of this parenthesis, the question is about the price insights as well. So I chose StarkNet. If I want to involve which one I will choose, I will choose StarkNet because generally I think a long term, for short term, middle term, and a bit long term, Scale is better because a major project, a major infrastructure with many ecosystem elements can give faster results in the bull market of crypto. So if you are interested in fast returns, you may choose Scale. But for me, StarkNet is a bit better according to my understanding because ZK technology, especially the native ZK technology, together with proper budget management, can bring better results in long term. We need to be aware. Of course, if a bull market hits at the end of this year, Scale for me will jump a bit faster, a bit higher. But of course, StarkNet will attend to this bull run as well. But we need to be aware this is a young project. There is a huge hack possibility. We do not know about that yet. We have not experienced. And the circulation supply is still increasing and the ranking is higher. So actually Scale looks better, but if you think very long term, StarkNet looks better. For me, StarkNet. So that is all for this video that I could say. If you have questions, please leave comments and I will try to catch them and answer them. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.